What's up, my friends, my people? If I ever call y'all my fans, punch me in my mouth. That's the gayest stuff ever. But shout out to my subscribers, man. Y'all have helped me out a lot. Y'all know I've been going through some tough shit. Man, y'all have looked out past generously. Um, Shout out to Shayla and her husband. I think I got the name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Shout out to Dirt. Shout out to Cracker Zach. Um, Shout out to Jimbo. Shout out to Real Deal Spill. Um, Shout out to Sonny Cholo, American Cholo. Um, Shout out to Trooper R10. Um, just had several people look out. Johnny Rudder, BKBK. Um, and the man, it's, it's insane to me because, like I said, I don't have family and shit. So I really don't have no friends besides people I've met off YouTube for real. Because I don't fuck with nobody. Because everybody's on dope, and I'm done with that shit. God. I'm sorry, I just got a text message. Um, you know, but this is gonna be about. I know I got some subscribers that are about to go to prison, about to go to rah rah rah, and everybody's asking me, hey, just tell what it's like for a regular person, a regular day in prison. So I'm gonna go on and do one better. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna take y'all all the way through getting arrested, what you need to do, getting booked in, what that's like, through the county jail, through getting written to reception, through getting written out to prison, to coming home and doing parole. So this is part one. It's gonna be about county. It's so easy to hold back. Hold on, this will be funny. Oh, I'll get him inside. Come on, Ruger. He's not real fond of the mail carrier. You're about to see. No, get in here. No. I'm gonna leave this on here for y'all. I'm gonna show you how much he likes the mail lady. The little one's nice.
Yeah, I pet it.
Okay. He's bit her a couple times. Did you want to bite the mail lady? Hey, easy. You leave her alone. Get up here and sit down with your dad. We no longer get mail delivered to our house because he tries to jump through the window at him. We have to go pick it up, but it's whatever. I'm glad no mail came because I wouldn't want anybody to see my address. Oh God, that would scare me. Some of these people like Savage Studios calling me out. Like I said, I'm a regular dude, never been in a gang. I probably already said that, whatever. Same time, I'm not a punk. You can't be a punk. I don't mean punk by sissy, that's what they call it. Dudes act like females and have wives and boyfriends in jail and shit. Because you're gonna see dudes go to visit hugging on their wife, and then you're gonna go see them go back to the cell, and they're gonna be somebody else's wife, for real. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna take you through all of it today. We'll go through the county jail process. All right, you're obviously gonna get arrested if you're going to the county jail. They're gonna cuff you, put you in the back of the car, whoop-de-whoop. Depending on your charge, you may or may not have to go talk to detectives. If they take you to talk to detectives, they might call you out at any time. For one, if you're already like in a pod or a cell block, your people in your cell block are gonna realize how long you're out, and if you're out too long, they're automatically gonna label you a snitch because you've been talking too long for the detectives. As soon as you get back there, tell them you want to talk to a lawyer. They're not allowed to ask you any more questions. And a lot of times, without that, they won't have a case unless somebody else does, which they usually do. But if it's just you commit a crime by yourself, you don't tell them shit, they can't question you without a lawyer present. They're usually good. You ain't gonna tell them yourself. Well, I guess a lot of people do. But don't do that. Don't tell them yourself. Like I said, tell them you want your attorney present or you want an attorney present. Like I said, they'll get pissed off and take you right back to where you came from. If they don't do that, they're gonna take you in. They're gonna, depending on the jail, I guess, they're gonna do a half-assed search. And with that, they're gonna run their hand up your ass crack and shit. But you can get shit in there if you want to be the keister bunny for the day, and you'll eat good, make a lot of new friends if you get shit in there. This motherfucker is dying to get to this mail lady. But anyway, like I said, they're gonna frisk you, and they're gonna take you. They're gonna fingerprint you. They're gonna ask you a lot of questions. They're gonna ask you a lot of questions about, do you feel hopeless? Do not say yes. They're gonna ask you if you feel suicidal. Has anyone in your family killed themselves? A whole lot of questions about suicide. Answer every one of them questions no, or else you're gonna go sit in a little padded room in a turtle suit, and you don't want that. A lot of people, they get tricked up the first time. Don't do that. Next, they're gonna ask you a history of medical questions. Have you ever had stomach problems? Have you ever had heart disease, cancer, any medications you're on? If you're on any medications, let them know. But if you're on any narcotics, you're not going to get them. There may be very, very few county jails that do give them to you. Mine doesn't, and I don't know. I know of like 2 or 3 in my state that do. After they fingerprint you, you go through the questioning process. They're going to throw you in a holding tank. It's going to be an open room with an open toilet, and about, depending on the size of your jail, anywhere from just a couple people, maybe just yourself, to 10, 15 people. Everybody sleeping on the floor. At our jail, you don't get a blanket unless it's after dinner. You get a blanket until morning. It's freezing cold in there. There's 1 roll of toilet paper. Some asshole's using it for he's using it for a pillow. So if you got shit, you gotta wake this dude up and shit in front of all these people. They're not gonna look at you. They're not gonna, If you gotta use the restroom, you gotta use the restroom. It's what it is. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. You're gonna sit in there. They usually have you sitting there until your first court date. You have to be formally arraigned of your charges within 2 to 3 business days. I don't remember which one. Ruger, can we chill, please? Just sit. We're not attacking people today. Like I said, they have you sitting there. You might go to video court the first time if it's a misdemeanor, if it's a felony. In the jail that I'm used to, they would take us on a bus to the court because the jail was on the far north side, and then the court building was downtown. So you get shackled, cuffed, all that shit. You go down there, go to court, see your judge. That's where they're going to give you your bond. You come back, they usually let you make a phone call. I forgot to mention that you will get 1 phone call, but usually before they put you in the holding tank. A lot of jails now are not doing bonds. It won't give you a bond unless it's something real petty until you go to court. So they'll if you go to court, they'll usually let you make a phone call. You can tell them you can get out because they don't want you in there. Let's see. After that, you're sitting there sometimes 4 or 5 days. If you can't make bond, you're going to get dressed out in orange or blues or whatever color your county jail wears. Ours is blues. It used to be orange for low level, blue for high level. I've never wore orange, but so they're going to take you to take a shower. They're going to dress you out. They're going to give you a laundry bag with a roll of toilet paper. Let's see, a towel. I'm looking away because I'm thinking. A thing of toilet paper, a towel, a thing of shit soap, a thing of shitty toothbrush about a 1/4 inch long, and they're gonna give you a little thing of clear toothpaste. It's Bob Barker brand shit. No matter where you go, you get all that, then they walk you to your cell block. There's usually different pods, and everybody knows which pods are the rowdiest. Like Like where I come from, the B pod. If they told you you're going to B pod, everybody's like, "Oh fuck." That's usually where I wanted to go because that's where my people were at. Um, you get back there, everybody's gonna ask you a whole bunch of questions about your case. If you're new to jail, they're gonna fuck with you. They're gonna tell you to push the button to ask for, uh, like a free package and shit. And a lot of people fall for that shit. When you walk in there, just walk in there, walk in there with your head up. Don't be looking down scared. Don't be looking around. Just walk in there with your head up. They're gonna point you to yourself. Walk up to yourself. Go up there, and there'll be a bunk open. Just say, "Is that my bunk?" You want to be respectful to your bunkies. Just ask, "Hey, is that my bunk?" So yeah, just throw your shit up there. Start making your bed. First thing you want to do is make your bed. Um, they're gonna be questioning you about your case. Don't be like, "I don't want to talk about shit." Don't tell them what you did. Tell them what you're charged with, because somebody might be your best friend, but then you go to court for trial 6 months later, and that same person is up there testifying. So you just want to tell them what you're charged with. If they're asking you, like, "Did you do it or something?" Be like, "Fuck out of here." But they're usually cool. If it's your first time, find an older cat. The older dudes usually like to take a youngster under their wing. I know they did me when I was 18. A couple of them, and they showed me the ropes and shit, and they were super cool. You're not gonna have any commissary when you get in. Depending on the jail, again, you're gonna order commissary either once or twice a week. Your first thing you want to get is your hygiene, because if you're in there stinking, they're gonna get on that ass. Your cellmates are. And usually they'll have extra deodorant and shampoo in there for you to use for just the new person to use until they can get commissary, or if you don't get commissary, they're gonna let you use it. People are gonna throw you a soup and make sure you're not starving. Everybody realizes we're all in here together. I'm in Indiana, so if you're in a state that's not like real, like that doesn't segregate and all that shit, the black dudes, the white dudes, for the most part, try to get along. Like I said, we're all stuck in there together, so why make it worse? Let's go in on these guards and shit. You will see a lot of drugs in the county jail. Obviously, people bring them in when they get arrested a lot. I've brought in everything and I've seen everything. Like I said, bring something in, you're going to be straight off rip. People pay ridiculous prices for anything. A piece of chewing gum, motherfucker, buy it. But, things you don't want to do is get on that phone over and over, like especially if people are sleeping. Mom, you come get me. And, just be a man about this shit. Wake up, clean up after yourself. Eat your food. If you don't want it, ask somebody if they want it. Don't throw it away. You're going to see fights in the county jail because everybody's from the same city. So, of course, people are going to run across each other that don't like each other. So, yeah, you're going to see fights, and somebody might test you one time just because you're new. And listen, if somebody tests you, as soon as they get close enough to you that they can punch you, punch that motherfucker in their mouth as hard as you can, or their nose, or whatever, and don't stop punching until the motherfucker's not getting up. And if you lose a fight, nobody's gonna let nobody stomp on your head, put their feet on you, shit like that. So they're still gonna respect you for fighting, and they're probably not gonna test you again. It's just part of the county jail, man. You're probably gonna know people. It's your county jail anyway. I'm tripping. So anytime I go to the cell, I always know 3 or 4 people, and that'll be the 3 or 4 people that I really fuck with. By fuck with, I mean work out with, make slams with, try to get in the cell with, things like that. If I got $10 in commissary, then they got 5. I've always been like that. My homeboys have always been like that. And once you find your little group of people, usually nobody's gonna fuck with you because they know your homeboys are gonna ride for you. And another thing, depending if you got a serious felony, you're gonna be so sick and tired of sitting in this county jail. You could be there for a couple years. They're gonna bring you plea bargains that you want to sign just so you can hurry up and get out of there and go to prison. And you're gonna think you're gonna get every time cut in prison. You're not. It's hard to get in them programs. So it's usually your third plea, your best plea. You don't want to go to trial unless you can absolutely beat it, or else they're gonna bust your head. But if you can afford a paid lawyer, by all means, get one. Any paid lawyer. I've had an awesome public defender one time. He was great. He got an A felony, dropped down to a D felony from a manufacturing to a possession of precursors with intent. I had to serve 6 months. I was facing like 52 years, so shout out to him. Jake Warren, if you're in Indiana, hire Jake Warren for an attorney. Jake Warren, sponsor my videos or something, man. Come on. He was cool as shit, though. He came up to see me on Sundays. Motherfucker always had a big dip in his mouth. I'm like, let me get a dip, Jake. Man, you know I can't do that. But shout out to Jake Warren if you're in the Evansville, Mount Vernon area. Hire Jake Warren. He's a motherfucking beast. Like I said, man, saved my life literally. I couldn't afford an attorney. Facing 52 years, got 6 months. Shit. Motherfucker went. He went a hand job. He went on a hand job. Fuck, I got you. Whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? I was so happy. But yeah, like I said, don't sign your first plea bargain because it sounds sweet. You're gonna go to court a bunch, preliminary hearings, pre-trials, victim impact statements. If you have victims, you're gonna have a whole lot of shit go on. But you want to wait till the very end to sign that, get that best plea bargain. And usually, if you tell them you're going to trial, they're gonna bring you a real sweet plea bargain because they don't want to spend $80,000, $50,000 on you going to trial. But that doesn't always. I've seen people try to play that game, and they go down there for their trial date, and their public defenders got their clothes ready for them, and they're in there fighting a murder charge, going to trial on something they can't beat. So, you know, just ask around, get you a paid attorney, if anything, if it means you don't get no commissary, because that paid attorney is going to save your life or save years off your life. I promise you. It's going to be boring as fuck, man. Same shit every day. You're going to be locked in the cell a lot. Shit will happen. The guards can't get you out for reg. Bunch of lame shit. There'll be some gang members in there that stick together. They don't really hold no weight in the county jail. You know, it's a different story when you get to prison, and we'll get to that after I do my next video on reception. But yeah, once you finally sign a plea bargain, it's going to take about 2 weeks to do a PSI. It's a pre-sentence investigation. They look up your past, how old you are, rah, rah, rah. And that's after you sign a plea. So you really know what you're getting. I've seen them turn down pleas very few times, but it does happen. But it takes about 2 weeks after that, you get sentenced. And then another week or two after that, it's going to be 3 o'clock in the morning. You're going to be asleep. They're going to be, Smith. Yeah. Fucking pack your shit up, you're riding out. And they're gonna take you into another room, put you back possibly in your street clothes, maybe what you're wearing, and throw you in a bus and shackle you and cuff you and ankle, all that shit, strap around your waist. And they're gonna take you to reception. Our reception's called RDC, Reception Diagnostic Center. That's where they're gonna classify you as low, medium max, whatever, super max, whatever it is, they're going to classify you. It's a boring process. We're going to get into that the next video. I've actually done a video on that. We might skip it. Like I said, this is part 1. The other one's called What's Worse, County Reception or Prison. Go check it out about reception. I'll do a quick run through on that on the next video. Then I'll also do what it's like in prison for a non-gangbanging, just regular motherfucker like me, like you probably. So, said, hope nobody gets his address, scared to death. Oh, savage fuck. Oh, no. God damn. Hope you don't find out this is 12th Street. Oh, fuck. Anyway, I appreciate everybody that's watching. I hope it did help out some. Share my videos. I'm not getting no views. I'm getting like 150 views on some shit. But if I mention like 1090 or Savage, I get 25,000 views. What's up with all this fake shit, YouTube? But I'd rather have my subscribers that are loyal to the bone than 100,000 subscribers that are just fake as shit. So I appreciate everybody that watched this. Like I said, like, share, comment, whatever. If you have any questions, comment. I answer. Come to my lives. You ask a question, I'm answering it. We don't do that super chat shit. You just ask a question, I answer it. I appreciate y'all. I'm out. Till next time.